What's going on, guys? It's Caleb here with another video. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a couple months, but I'm back at it now. I've been really busy with work, and I wanted to show you guys my halo lights that I just installed. I think they came out pretty good for the price of them. I paid about, right under $300 for them, and they come with this remote. So this is a remote that I got from Amazon. I actually purchased it myself. This guy didn't give it to me at all because he didn't want to.
Wait.
But anyways,
I gave you one just like that. What happened?
I'm just kidding. This is the same one.
Oh, I thought you were breaking the one I gave you.
No, you gave me this midget ass one. No.
I didn't see it, dude.
Bro, that's the one that accidentally got washed.
Shit. That's just dog shit. This shit works though?
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So anyways, this is the green. Alright, so now I'm actually gonna put in the installation video, and we're just gonna go through on how to install it yourself on your Challenger if you want to get them. Keep in mind I also put the link in for the halo lights in the description below, so check that out, and let's get to it. Alright, what is going on, everybody? So I felt like a voiceover tutorial is a lot easier to follow along with. So the first thing you're greeted to is this install guide. Now, personally, I didn't need this when I was installing my headlights, so if you're watching this video, then you might not need it, but it's solely up to you. So right over here, this is actually the waterproof fog lights themselves. They go outside of the fog light, they don't go inside, and they're coated with some waterproof gel, so you don't gotta worry about anything, because they are guaranteed. And this is the male connection. And right over here, pulling out of the white box, is the IR controller. And all of these lights have these connectors where you just connect them to all the 4 ports on there. And here it is. It's simple as just a plug and play, so you don't gotta worry about that. And this is electrical tape. You're gonna need it. It comes with the box too, so that's pretty handy. Right under these wires, this is the halo headlights. They're pretty damn massive, and then this thing, you may need to pause it because these are all the tools I used to get the wires going. And do not skip out on this. This is actually the extension. This is for the negative and the positive cable. Make sure to have the positive cable thicker. And this is a 3M adhesive on the back of the halo headlights. They were not that great. I used double-sided tape to stick onto my headlights. And this is the diagram. You can pause it, just an overall general view of how it's going to be set up. And over here is just stripping the wires so more of it can be exposed, so that way we can easily attach the other wires to it with no problem. So over here you can actually see my friend, he's stripping the wire, so that way more of it exposed, and he's adding a butt end just to further extend the wire so it wouldn't be that much of a hassle. And there it is, that's a little plug-in for the DV bolt. And that's a little crimper tool. It just connects both of the wires together.
Put in the positive.
And then this scene, the wire was stripped, so we obviously couldn't test it, but this is also very important. You always have to test your work because you do not want to have all this set up just for you to go back there and try to figure out what went wrong.
Okay.
So there it is.
It works.
Boom, lit up, all set to go. And this is a overall setup, how it's gonna be. It's pretty simple.
I'll do that, yeah.
And make sure you do wrap your cables around the electrical tape just to prevent any water from going on there, and just for longevity. So this is actually gonna be the negative cable, and I'm just gonna extend it with the butt end to meet those wires together. And this scene, this is obviously for the positive. I'm just testing it as well because I extended it. And we figured it was a little bit of excess wire, so we decided to cut it, and we would just save it for later just in case we needed it. You gotta make sure to strip the wires as well, because this is going to be for the ring terminal. So there it is, it's conjoining, it's all connected, and we are good to go.
Again? Yeah, I got it's already plugged in and everything's good.
Okay. Always got to test it. Always gotta test that. I don't want to stress this enough. Isn't this fucking metal? So as far as crimping this wire, this was pretty difficult because the ring terminal is pretty thick and it was hard to squish and get the metal on there. So we figured the only way that was gonna work if you get a hammer.
Die, bitch.
Oh, that's better.
See, that shit ain't coming off, man. You gotta do it Mexican style.
As Denver stated here, kids do not try this at home. Make sure to clear your fingernails of anything because I'm not responsible if you lose a thumb. So this is actually where the positive is gonna go. It's gonna go right under the fuse box battery, just located right there. And there it is. I'm just making sure it's snug and fits, so it's not gonna go anywhere. And this is where the negative is going to go. This is the ground cable. You can ground this anywhere, so you don't gotta worry about that. This is how the setup is gonna be. There you go. There's a positive snugging on that one. Following the wires, making sure everything's all set up and good to go. And now finally for the reveal.
So how do you get Leilani's phone?
Alright guys, so this is how it looks like with just the lights off themselves. You can obviously tell they're on there. Right here, if you see that little white part right by the headlight, that's the sensor. And I'll show you guys how to put that there in the installation video. So this is the remote that I got from Amazon. It's about $13. You get way more features than the one that actually comes with the headlight, which is this right here. I no longer use it because it actually got washed and it doesn't work anymore. But to power them on, you just hit this red button and you point it at the sensor. And there it is. There's a blue right here. These are one of my favorite ones. You can drive actually with these on at night. No problem. No, not those. There you go. That looks really good. That looks really good. And the placement of the headlights, you know, it's the best that I could put them. Obviously, it's not perfect, but no one's gonna actually be able to tell because the lights are pretty bright and they reflect off the little black plastic part around the car's headlights. I guess you can tell from the reflection right there, but here are the different whites you got. Right there, and then this is red. It looks really good at night. I'll get a shot of that at night. Stand back from here. Wow, that looks amazing right here. Get a frontal view. The remote doesn't really reach this far either, so you kind of have to be a little closer to it, which kind of sucks. Oh wow, that's actually closer than I thought. Alright, I guess you can reach from all the way over here. That's orange right there. And keep in mind that I did tint the headlights, so that's why they look pretty dark. And it's actually a light tint, so when I turn on the lights at night, a lot of light comes through there, so there's no problem with visibility. This is kind of like bluish purple right here. This is purple. This is I don't know, like light pink. This is pink. I'll just go through all the different features they got. And I also have some effects right here. This is quick right here. There it is. There's a quick feature. Here you are. This is called Fate 7. If you order this remote, I'll put it in the description below. It just changes really, really slow. It goes through all the various colors.